Dan is, where do I start?
Dan's good laugh, yeah. Especially we sort of, we've known each other for quite a long time now. All three of us for about 5 years, and yeah, we're pretty close.
He's a great guy, yeah.
He's a fireball. He's got so much energy, that guy. I don't know where it comes from.
He talks a lot about rock and roll.
He's a fantastic entertainer. One day, there just needs to be the Daniel Radcliffe program, and you just need to film him, you know? Just film him. He's so funny.
He plays air guitar all day long.
He's very, very into music. Very, very strong opinion in the music front.
He's getting to be very sort of focused when we're working, but he's also a great laugh.
Action!
Harry meets this girl, Jo. Well, he kind of, I say meet, he stares vacantly at her and giggles like a moron. And, which I could do very well.
Watch yourself on the stairs. It's a bit icy at the top.
Okay, thanks.
They're just getting beyond the stage where it's giggles, you know, where somebody's kissing someone, someone's holding a hand. There's most certainly still a lot of note passing and a lot of going on.
We also had to put gills on Harry and flippers on Harry, webbed hands. That took a lot of practice. Whenever you do a makeup that's on an actor, you're dealing with a huge number of problems already. The minute you go underwater with that, they mustn't get damaged if he has to put a mask on and off. Flippers, how do you get him to the pool, out of the pool, you know? Those things, they're all practical considerations.
Dan, that was really good. Let's do exactly the same as that last one, but this time, do not say the line, just think it.
In total...
While he was doing that, he was studying for his GCSEs.
So how much...
Dun, dun.
I'd say.
I want you to look at me when I kill you!
Simply because it was a challenge.
That's a boy, Harry.
And it was some of the kind of hardest acting that I've ever had to do. I just had to focus so much more, and it's about the concentration levels had to be even higher than they normally are. And also it was a chance to work with Ray Fiennes, which was great.
Come on, Ron! Your mother says breakfast's ready.
Are you daunted by the fact that millions and millions of people around the world know who you are and watch the films and care so much about Ron and Harry? And
Yeah, I guess. A little bit, yeah. But I've never really sort of thought about it, to be honest.
don't dwell on it.
No,
just get on with it.
Yeah.
When I'm not filming, I always go back to school. Actually, this is going to sound incredibly Hermione-like. I promise you, I'm not quite as boffy as she is, but I love school. I love school. I love being at school. I love being with my friends and playing sports and just everything that it has to offer.
Is it hard for you to lead a normal life, or relatively normal life?
Not really. There was only one occasion where I was in Disneyland once in Paris, and I had a snood on. You know a snood. It's a hood, but it covers all your face other than your eyes. And I still got recognised on a roller coaster going at 40 miles an hour. Or however fast roller coasters go, I don't know. But it was very fast. And these two people in the seat behind me managed to recognise me. And I don't know how.
So it's, you know, at the end, it's sort of a threshold.
Harry! Are you alright?
Hermione, bad dream. Hermione, when did you get here?
Just now, you?
Last night.
Now, what's the craziest fan encounter that you've had?
One thing I had was actually yesterday. Well, I had it doesn't. I don't want everyone to think it happens often. It doesn't. But we were driving around New York, and there was this one girl who was standing outside sort of every building we were at with a sign saying "Mrs. Radcliffe is here." And she wasn't asking for marriage. She was telling me we had got married.
Right.
And but her car pulled up alongside ours, and she sort of leant out of her car, so her legs from the knees down were in her car, then up to her shoulders was just straddled, and then sort of the rest of her body was in our driver's seat window, passing something in for me to sign. So that was a pretty...
Wait, was she younger or older?
Probably about, I don't know, 16?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was just a very strange experience. Yes.
Welcome to New York.
And P.S. tomorrow.
Tomorrow we've got a little band you may have heard of across the pond called Green Day, and you had an experience?
I did. I went. Yeah, come on, Green Day guys.
Green Day.
You better.
And it was I was actually 2 days ago when I was in the departure and actually come to New York. I sort of went in. I sort of locked eyes with this guy across the room, and I was like, oh, he's in Green Day. And then look away because I got embarrassed. And then they, as he was going out, he approached me and we started talking. And then I met all the other. And they're massive Harry Potter fans. And you wouldn't expect that at all, but they're really big.
So they're like, wow, really
cool.
great to meet you, and you were like,
no, yeah, I was sort of like, hi. It was a very, very cool moment.
I had the same moment. I think my voice went higher when I met them. All right, now.
He wants to do most of the stuff. You can only let him do so much, but he wants to do most of the stuff. I mean, it's not much he doesn't like doing, really, when it comes to the action stuff. He plays with the boys lunchtime. He can't wait to get down to the gym and get thrown around.
Experiences, and that you understand what I'm saying because they've been there and seen it all with me.
Big celebrity now, and you have some celebrity crushes, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is this embarrassing for you, or would you just tell us who you like?
It's kind of frightening because I think apparently you had on the show. I think maybe Brody Dahl at the Distillers.
Definitely, we had her on the show. She's great.
She's she's hot in that kind of I haven't slept in days way, and she's just like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And
there's nothing sexier than a woman who's been sleep deprived. No, but I know what you mean. She's a great musician, but also
awesome band.
very sexy. Yeah.
But I'm kind of scared of saying it because like Josh Homme, who's like her I think her boyfriend, maybe her husband. I don't know.
Boyfriend. I'm quite sure. Yeah. From Queens of the Stone. The Harry Potter movies, they're playing all the time on TV. You know, I've noticed. Whenever I turn on cable, it's usually one of the first things I see is one of the Harry Potter films. Have you caught yourself on TV, and is that weird for you?
It's completely insane. It's mad. Because I'm like flicking through the channels, and the one time I did it, I haven't seen the first film at this point in like probably about 3 years.
Right.
I was flicking through the channels on TV, and it came on, and I sat there and listened to it. And I thought this would be like just funny to watch, and I swore there was something wrong with the sound on our TV. I was like, my voice is so high. I was like getting up, hitting the TV and stuff, and it just sounded like I'd inhaled helium before I'd gone on that time. But I mean, so
How old were you at the time?
The thing that I did that kind of clinched the audition, I think, is I can rotate my hand 360 degrees.
What?
So if I can just turn it.
Wow! Look at that!
And then kind of just spins back round like that. So that's what did it.
That's an incredible.
The only thing
wow. Now, can you drive yet?
No.
You can't drive
14.
yet. You're how old? 15?
14.
14. When can you drive? You can drive.
Thank you.
Oh, people are going, oh. They're going to try and steal you and take you home and raise you. You can have a car in 2 years, 2.5 years?
2.5 years, yeah.
2.5 years. Have you thought about what kind of car you're going to get? You might have some money in the bank. You can have whatever you want. What are you going to do?
I want one of those huge red Cadillacs.
Huge red Cadillac?
Yeah. They're amazing. Like, you can't turn them. You have to turn. They're like 23 feet long. You can't turn them.
So you mean like a 1970s red pimp mobile?
They're amazing. But I like motorbikes too.
Right. You could probably have one of those in the back seat because they're such big cars.
I mean, they're just like, I got it because one of my favourite books and favourite films is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and it's the Great Red Shark.
Right, great. Those are great books, and so you want to get a big. That's so funny. Just think of Harry Potter bombing around in this huge gas guzzling.
What I like about it though is it's really inconspicuous. No one would notice that. It wouldn't draw attention at all.
No, not.